What's going on, everyone? I just wanted to try to do something new weekly and kind of go over some of my favorite movie news of the week. So I'm not going to cover everything, but I'm going to touch base on certain stories that really spoke to me, or at least caught my attention. So a couple big pieces came out of Star Wars. The Hollywood Reporter got these two exclusives. One, Daisy Ridley's Ray Star Wars film that's being made has been in development for a few years now. Has a new writer, George Noffi. So, I mean, it's still in the writing process. So, no idea how far along that what that means. You know what I mean? How soon we're gonna get that film? I just enjoy Daisy really as Ray. Um, from her introduction in The Force Awakens, I just thought she was a cool character. I know a lot of people have their issues with the character, but for me, it was The Force Awakens is my entry point. I grew up, yes, with all six films, right? But my parents weren't fans, and I wasn't like a childhood fan. So for me, the start of my fandom for Star Wars started at The Force Awakens, and then I liked Rogue One, and I love the Andor series, season 1 and 2 of The Mandalorian. So this is good news to me. Like, okay, let's get a new writer in here. Let's see what happens because I do want to see Ray back on the big screen. Other news: Ryan Gosling in talks to star in Sean Levy's Star Wars movie that's also been in production, or not production, but in the beginning stages. Basically, Sean Levy. I mean, he's a talented filmmaker. He did the latest Deadpool, Wolverine. This is Where I Leave You, Real Steel, The Atom Project. So the guy can do it all. So I'm just excited to see him in the world of Star Wars. And Ryan Gosling. I mean, he's super talented. He's just somebody that's proven. I mean, look at Drive, where he's stoic, and the he can do action, and like I'm blanking now. In the Fall Guy, he did his own stunts. Buddy comedy with the Nice Guys, romantic comedies or romance, The La La Land, and The Notebook, and sci-fi with Blade Runner 2049. Like he could do it all. So there's no like that's a good thing. And he's a Disney prodigy, right? Like didn't he start out in the Mickey Mouse Club? It'd be kind of nice to see him kind of go back home for a little bit and do some Star Wars. I don't know what they're going to do with it, whether it's going to be Jedi, Sith, or maybe he's a part of the Rebel Alliance. Is he going to be an Andor type character? Is he going to be a Han Solo type character? What's it going to be? I don't know, but Ryan can do no wrong. Deadline is reporting that John Bernthal is joining Christopher Nolan's new film, The Odyssey. I mean, this cast is amazing. Matt Damon, Tom Holland, Anne Hathaway, Lupita Nyong'o, Zendaya, Robert Pattinson, Charlize Theron, now John Bernthal. John Bernthal is one of those actors that I just always get excited for him to come on screen. Like I love him as an actor. I think he's extremely talented. I love when he shows up in like Sicario and Wind River and The Accountant. And then, he's great as Frank Castle, that rooftop sequence in season 2 of Daredevil. I mean, impeccable. He's so great. My wife loves to quote him, "I'm a better father than you, Rick." She says it not as a diss. She's done that before we became parents. But like, yeah, she loves that. That's her through line to him. But yeah, that's no mistake in there, adding John Bernthal to the cast for sure. Games Radar director reported that director Christopher McQuarrie said that they had like a small test screening for the latest Mission Impossible movie, and someone reportedly almost had a heart attack because the sequence was so intense. And like, it's cool. Like, I mean, it's cool to hear. I don't want to see anything though. Last time you guys overplayed the motorcycle scene, so then it didn't hit me the same, or hit me the way you thought it was going to hit me when I saw it in the theater, because I saw all the behind the scenes footage so many times because I'm such a big Mission Impossible fan. But lastly, James Gunn has announced that filming of Supergirl has begun, which is also exciting. I just want to see this universe pick up speed. Obviously they're kind of playing it a little slowly. I mean, they plan stuff, Creature Commandos, Superman, and now it's Supergirl. So I can't wait to see the ball start rolling and things get pumped out a little quicker. But hey, we won't know more. We will know more or less once we see Superman, right? Like, we have a small like appetizer with Creature Commandos. Superman's supposed to be this big entree, and then here comes Supergirl, and then I'm sure the universe is going to start to pick up steam a little bit more. And I'm just excited to see it grow. That's really the thing is I'm excited to see Supergirl. So yeah, so that's the movie news stories of the week that caught my attention. Let me know in the comments which one stuck out to you the most. Is there anything that I didn't talk about here that you thought was the best information that you heard? Of course, the Academy Awards announced their nominations. Um, and expect next week I'm going to give you guys my most anticipated movies of 2025. So catch you next week.